Hello, 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 Tom. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Today, I'm working on my new Vtuber model, and I've got my whole big old inspiration board. So all my inspo is here, and my illustration is here. I kind of have her like broken up a little bit already, but I probably still have more breaking up of assets to do with her. But I'm kind of gonna figure out the style today, because like, I don't know, I feel a little like, I don't know, I like the energy of my like sketch, I like the lines and everything, but I was like thinking of trying more classic kind of like line art look. But I don't know, now that I look at it, I kind of want to go like more thick and chunky and sketchy with the lines, so I'm gonna play around with it. A lot of experimentation. Hello, extension of my will. Guten Tag. Guten Tag to you. It is a Guten Tag. It is Guten for sure. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be figuring all that out. And I'm using my PNG tuber today instead of my VTuber because of the load on my computer. It's a little bit much. And also, like, I kind of duck down sometimes, so I kind of get out of camera and it hides my face. So, since I get like really close to the camera, it futzes with it. We'll play around with it for next time. I've been using my camera to actually track my face on the VTube model, and that works a bit better, but I can't do a webcam and that at the same time. I don't have a separate webcam. One day I will, because I want to do more top-down drawings, and I think that that'll be a nice place for the VTuber as well. But anyhow, so this is what we're doing today. So like, there's things I'm liking about this, but I kind of really love these like goopy lines. I'm kind of missing a little bit of like the goopy-ness of it. So I'm gonna just like play around today. We're gonna just kind of mess around with her and try and get a style that I'm feeling a little more like satisfied with. Gluten talk, you love bread. Guten Tag, gluten tag. Actually, that would be really... Oh my god, I swear. I can just see a Hallmark card now. I can just see a Hallmark card of a bread, a German piece of bread, saying Gluten Tag. Oh my god. That sounds like a Hallmark joke. One of those ones where you groan a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to go for something like a little more like traditional VTuber for this model in particular, just so I can like kind of practice some of like the hallmarks of like, you know, the eye stuff and hair stuff that traditionally happens, because my VTuber is like she's very like cartoony and unique in that way. So I want to do that, but I do plan on experimenting with other like styles and kinds of VTubers too. So like, not just this like kind of traditional anime girl style, but right here, right now, I want to kind of try the traditional anime girl style a little bit more. But I can't go the whole hog, of course, because I clearly want to have more like bold, thick line art. Okay. We're gonna play around today. But this is a character I designed for another project, but I did a lot of character designs, and like, just some of them got used, some of them didn't. And that was kind of the thing. There was just, I designed like a ton of character designs for this project, and there was just like, yeah, only so many they could pick. And then I wanted to make sure that like, you know, I still kept some of them. So this is one of them. Because she was so cute. I always wanted to do something with her, but there was just no room for a unicorn artist in that project. There was like 20 other designs that got picked, so that's how it goes. Doo-la-long, doo-la-long. I'm realizing I made her purple, but then I kind of kept her a little more pink toned here, so I'm gonna see what it looks like if I bring her back to that more peachy kind of tone. It's not bad. Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah, I've seen that VTuber actually. I don't know if I've like watched a whole stream, but I keep seeing her pop up. There's another one that's 3D that has like a kind of like vintage 50s sort of look and vibe to her, Lala something. But no, this one, yeah, I've heard of this one. Actually, you know what I can do? I can just change like all of the color of her skin after the fact. You get in a little too deep with some of this layer stuff and it's like kind of are like locked in a little bit. Because like all of my skin layers are on different layers. Alright. To think about how she's like gonna move around in 3D too. Yeah, I gotta check out that Betty Boop lady. I've seen her. I don't know what her name is, but I have seen her. I have to think about how her hair is gonna look when it moves too. I think also I'm gonna want her to have like line art like colored instead of just black. Here, let me take her hair off. Oh yeah, I see. I see what I was getting to. I didn't realize there's like a symmetry brush tool in Photoshop, so I was using that a bunch. Oh, I'm gonna go back to using that in just a second. Let me turn her mouth off too. I hope everyone's having a really nice day. Nice chill Wednesday. It's been good for me. It's just been so much planning because I have new classes I'm teaching this semester. So it's been like a whole thing trying to get like the new syllabi, and lesson plans like there. Oh my god, it's 5 a.m. Good for you getting up early, man. I'm awake at 5 a.m. a lot of the time, but it's not because I'm getting up. It's not because I'm waking up. I think it'd be pretty fun to be able to wake up that early. I used to. I had a whole stint where I would wake up at 5. I'd wake up at like 4:30. Back when I was in high school, I'd wake up at 4:30 and like it was great. I'd make breakfast, make myself some scrambled eggs. I would then proceed to watch some cartoons. I'd do some drawing and art in the morning. And then I don't know, if I still had time before school started, I would play some video games or something. I had a very full morning before every day. And honestly, I wouldn't mind getting back to that. That's pretty fun. Oh no! Yeah, that's tough when you don't sleep properly. That's the not fun part. I don't like the part where you wake up a bajillion times. That's not fun. Yeah, I like these chunkier lines, honestly. What are her little ears? They're both on the same layer, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just so used to nice chunky lines on my drawings like this. I do want to experiment too with the VTuber that like where I draw everything with ink and then scan in all the pieces and break them up and bust them up, because I think like that aesthetic would look really nice too. Like I've seen that done and it's pretty cool. Actually, it would probably help if I just did that. We'll see. It'll make her look more graphic. If I hate it, then I hate it. After, I probably won't hate it though. But I like this kind of globbiness on the eyes. Aw, I'm glad that you got to join me. That makes me happy that that's one of the redeeming factors of being up early. Mm-hmm. I like the delicate styles of these anime girls, but man, I think like there's just so many anime girl VTubers. I think that we're probably gonna see like more cartoony VTubers as time goes on. Because like, man, the market is just so loaded with anime girls. And they're great. I love anime girls. But we really don't have like more cartoony ones. Okay, I like this. Let's give her less round eyes. Maybe a little bit more like... I mean, that's not bad, but... It sounds like an anime ending theme. I bet it is, honestly. I'm still watching Dandadan, and like, oh man, I'm so obsessed with Dandadan. Dandadan's so good. You guys should watch it if you haven't. Like, the theme song is so catchy. I cannot stop singing it when it gets in my head. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to go for... Well, I really wanted to like see if I could just take my cartoony drawing of myself and like, you know, give it that VTuber treatment, and it was really successful. Like, I had to build some things out in a unique kind of way because I wanted to get the style and look and feel, which is one of the reasons I'm going for this one in this more kind of traditional sort of vibe, because I want to just kind of see what that's like. But yeah, I'm really stoked with how she came out. All right, that's some highlights. I cut that one out. Oops. It's the... That's highlights. Highlights 1. Okay, I have to like also... This time I have to be really good. I'm just gonna do it now since we're here. Right and left. This is going to be consistent. Oh my god, on my other VTuber, it was very not consistent. It was like, I don't know. I have no excuse. Oh, those are lashes. Brow. Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Or do you mean my current VTuber? My current VTuber, I'm so happy to just take a break from her because it was really like the messiest kind of thing. Like, I love her, but man, it's like just very... It's nice to like be able to call it finished and move on, and then maybe come back eventually. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm very glad to just like call a project done and then just be able to say, okay, if I want to come back and add stuff later on, I can. And I probably will, because I would love to like... You can see it on my PNG tuber version too, like, oh wait, that's not right. Her little sketchbook, like, doesn't, sit in front of her. And it's like, the more I look at that, the more, like, I kind of wish it was. Because it'd feel more immersive. Like, with the gamer arms, like, it sits in front of her. But with the sketchbook, it's just... on the side, at least in my VTuber. My PNG tuber doesn't have a sketchbook. Here, I'll give her the Leon plushie. Okay. There's my pupil. This is gonna... I have to be really careful with my naming, because this is gonna be a pain to whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, that's right. Gonna be a pain to export, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to like kind of start fresh sometimes. Yeah, I like that better, just a little less round. Cool. Highlights. Oh, it sets a screen, I see. Okay. And these guys... Okay. With her mouth, I have all the mouth bits like there in another folder. I think I'm gonna keep that darker. Yeah. Maybe not black, but I'll keep it darker. Nose. Okay. It's not Leon, that's Gale. It was Leon. It was Leon. It's Leon and Gale.
No big deal.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Let it. Val Evil, thank you for the follow. Veil Evil, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Got some weird music playing right now. Here, let's make it something cuter. So we're getting into my second ever VTuber. VTuber 1. There we go. VTuber number 1 looks a lot like my PNG tuber. Maybe I'll show her off in a bit. So we're going for something more traditional here. What am I doing? I keep forgetting there's a symmetry tool. Yeah, that's better. Maybe... Oh. I don't know what to do. I always forget to do that first. I want all the line art to be, like, colorful. There we go. This will be good. And then our horn. I'm excited to do the horn because I think that's gonna be really, really fun to see, like, moving back and forth. Oh, I see. That's the shadow. Okay. Okay. Horn, man. Sable. Sable. Yeah, I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna build that out, though. Yeah, that's working. Okay. Hawaii. Figure out how she's gonna, like, kind of close her eye. That'll be fun to figure out. Yeah, it's like, do I want it to be that dark? I'll play around with this. Nice chonky lashes. I want 2 eyelashes. Yeah, that's cute. Because I don't want her to be, like, overly feminine. Because she's already, like, you know, kawaii, you know. She doesn't need to be overly feminine. She's more arty. She's more artsy. And I want that. I want her to lead with that. Okay. So let me... I think I'm gonna think about how I add more accessories also, like when we get past the hair part. And also, I'm just gonna mirror this one eye, this first pink eye, and then I'm going to, oh gosh. I'm thinking I have to experiment with this, actually. I'm gonna do a little experiment in Live 2D where, like, if I mirror this one eye, will it create more art in the art mesh so that I can just retroactively go back and change the color of one of the eyes? Or maybe I could just use color layers in VTube Studio and do it. It's just if you want to be specific, that's kind of when start to run into questions. But that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. These are the questions, you know? Okay. And what's this? This is gonna be like a screen layer. And that's gonna be... do the sparkles and the highlights. Let's put these in the pupil. And that's the main lash bar. Brow. Okay. Actually, if they're behind this layer, that's not bad. Okay. And then, there we go. Okay, so this will be bottom lash. Hello, Lord Waffle Moose! Yes, art time! Alright. And then that can go under. Perfect. Because that's gonna be like this little like, highlight layer. It just kind of delineates. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll work. Okay. Yeah, I'll set that to screen. Okay, cool. Yeah, that way it'll just kind of, maybe I'll like do normal, just make it thicker. Great. Great. Okay. Explain. Maybe I want color dodge. screen. Cool. I know. Yeah, that's a good idea, adding a little bit of asymmetry afterwards. Totally. I think that, like, you know, it is a good, like, first step to get it. But yeah, you kind of lose a little bit of the organicness, so I feel that. It's a good idea. Oh, I see. That's why it's doing that. Alright, that should be okay for now, you know. There's stuff to fix. I'm like covering one eye. Yeah, that's looking good. Because I'm just gonna mirror this one eye. I do that. Put it where the other eye is. So much uwu. Oh yeah. The very definition of uwu. Okay, pupil. Who's me? And then color. Or something like that. It's true, she does have a stabbing element on her head. Do not mess with her. Oh, it's the magic. That's where the magic happens. Okay. I might want to blur this. That's not bad. And then maybe change the color. Yes, it's more blue. Okay, that's nice. Great. Then take all highlights. Just flip them around. Okay, wait. Go. Where is this? All right. There we go. Oh, that's cute. That's gonna look cute when she blinks. Yeah, you just stick things on there. Just like, okay, don't lose this. And then I would lose it. It's like when you put your glasses on your head and you're like, I'm not gonna lose these. And then they're gone. Okay. I'm gonna take the symmetry tool off. I want to get the overalls worked out, because I feel like the hair is gonna be like a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going for this like more kind of thick line art style, which I'm more happy with. I'm glad we're doing that. I like the asymmetrical hair. That's gonna be very cute. But I don't know. I want to get these overalls kind of like there, and the shoes are almost there. They're a little wonky right now, so I want to just kind of dial into that. I want her to have like some paint brushes in her pockets too. So let me find some overall reference that I like too. Because I like... kind of like some of what's going on here. Like shape-wise. I want it to have this kind of feeling, this shape. Yeah, this is my own character. I designed her like a couple... Was it last year? I think it was last year. I designed her for a project. And then like she was just one of many character designs, so she didn't actually like end up getting used. There was like a different version of this character that ended up getting picked. And I'm gonna make these a little greener. Oh, that's cute. Let's do that. Okay. A little more blue. And then this button's gonna be nice and green. That's cute. Dash cute. I like that. Yeah, always want to be checking the values just to make sure that like everything pops. That's the thing. Pop, flop, and roll, man. Energetic and optimistic. That's probably one of the descriptors on this song. The website that I use isn't like, it's not like Pond 5, but it is like a kind of public domain-y sort of thing. What are the descriptors? It's called Akuma. Oh, it's just indie pop. Well, I feel optimistic. Oh, it ended. Oh, it was the last one. It was electronic pop. Boku de Tokyo. I like this playlist. It's a good one. Okay. I love overalls. They're so nice and like just easy. Like I want to be a painter in a studio with like a nice pair of just overalls stained with paint. Okay, yeah, I want it more of this sort of shape. Where's the other line art? Okay, I just want to turn that off so I can see what I'm doing. You know what I'll do too? Let me open a new window. So I can just have her open so you guys can see what I'm working with. And so I can also see. That does make it easier for me too. Now I have the Gale plushie again. I keep putting the Leon plushie in my arms and somehow Gale ends up there. I did find a Gale plushie and I did order it. My heart told me to. So one of these days I will show off an actual Gale plushie that I did buy. Oh my gosh. I'll show it off and then I'll do my Gale run of Baldur's Gate. Oh, I'll show it off too in a little bit. I got this really cool hand mannequin thing. Like, I saw it online. Like a fully articulate hand, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing! And I bought it, and I was like, oh, this is so cool! And then I didn't realize, like, when I got it, this thing is, like, life-size. I thought, like, oh, it'll be just, like, a cute little thing. Like, it'll be, like, little. And it's life-size. It's... And when I say life-size, when I show you guys, you'll see. I have, tiny little child hands. My hands are tiny little child hands. When I go to buy gloves, I buy child gloves. Because my hands are just tiny. Like, I don't even need to buy adult gloves. Which is good for me, because I can save a little money. But, like, I have tiny child hands. Like my mom is smaller than me, and I'm small. And I have hands that are smaller than hers. I don't know what happened. But, anyway, so it's kind of funny. This, like, giant-ass, like, hand mannequin is just sitting on my desk with hands bigger than me. Okay. What if I made this line art, like lighter? I don't like that. You're shocked and surprised. I know, my least favorite companion, I know. Such a shocker. Such a shocker. I'm still out for that Leon plushie. I'm still looking. Like, I have one eye open for that Leon plushie that doesn't exist. But if it ever does exist, I'm gonna find it or make it. We'll see. Yeah, something like this I think will be just fine in terms of, like, the coloring style. Yeah, that's cute. For the shading on the strap, we'll see what kind of shading I want to do, because I want something that feels, like, a little understated. Like, maybe, like, some gradients like that with certain areas that have, like, actual shadows. We'll see, and it's like I almost want to see about getting some realistic overall kind of looks. Oh, that would be so cool to collage together a VTuber model and, like, have, like, a kind of realistically textured model. Oh, that's another goal. Man, I have so many ideas for cool models. Yeah, I think that feels good. We'll do that. We'll go with that. Yeah, I like that thickness of line. Cool. Overall strap. I'll just kind of put things in folders for now instead of actually doing too much. Okay. First off, sky crawlers. Ooh. Oh, I love that when you can get like just such a feeling from a piece of art. Ugh. Man, that's how I feel. I felt like watching like there's a lot of like pieces of animation where like the backgrounds were just like painted realistically or drawn realistically, and I get that like feeling of like being in a real place. Like Ghost in the Shell, like those backgrounds are just so vivid. Even like Cowboy Bebop, like there's just such a beautiful quality to like the way that they're drawn. There's so much atmosphere. Like you feel like you're feeling real feelings in a real place. And I don't get that as much with digital art, but there are some digital artists where like I've really felt that. Like some of the art on like one of the Uncharted games like was like taking my breath away. Like sometimes I feel that with digital art it's just not as much as like physical art tends to like really take my breath away and bring me to a new place. And I think there's something maybe about just the hand done tactile feel of it. I don't know. It's like I feel like a person can imbue more of their soul into it versus digital. It's like you really have to kind of be a master in a way to get that digitally. In my humble opinion. Yeah, I love when songs like have a real strong emotion. Actually, I'm teaching a class this semester where one of our projects is going to like be like visual development based on a song because of that, because I really think that like if we start thinking about visual development with a song, like we can start from like a more emotional sort of standpoint because you're really just feeling the music, the rhythm, the vibes. So I think it's like a great jumping off point. Also, when I hear music, so often imagery and colors and movement comes into my head. So for me, it's like it's a natural place to go. Here, I'm gonna just make this thick. I just want to get the like shape to it. So we're just gonna play around like that. I really love using the stroke tool for like drawing like this. Because it can like it works so great for shoelaces. Oh my god. Like, I started doing that with some of my design work when I had to design, like, figurines. Never looked back. Makes shoelaces 1,000,000% easier to draw. Oh, okay. Skycrawlers is made by the guy that made Ghost in the Shell. Well, that makes a lot of sense. That checks out. I have these overalls, actually. I love overalls. Where is my PNG tuber here? Let's put her back here. So that way she can like look in the right direction. Here, let's fix that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now she can look in the right direction. I'm like, where is she? Yeah, this will really help me, like, think with shapes. Because I want her to feel like, you know, she's this cute little artist who's just, like... who's just kind of messy. Kind of just, like, in it. Thinking about her artwork that she's making. Just getting, like, all distracted by this and that and the other thing. I don't know, I think I just want... It's not terrible. I gotta mess around with that grease pencil and blender. It'd be pretty dope to make, like, a VTuber, like, using that, like a 3D VTuber using, like, the grease pencil. Okay. I want her proportions to feel right. Okay, I'll do the silhouette on one side, like... Let's see what I like more. Oh no, there's an ad. Oh yeah, what I was saying was, like, it'd be really cool to build, like, a model in Blender with the grease pencil, like a VTuber model. That would be super dope. Oh my god. This is another thing to learn. But hey, like, I learned Live 2D in, like, a summer. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty happy with... I mean, and not even in a summer. It's kind of like a month. So I could probably learn Blender. I could probably do that. Yeah, exactly. I've got a list, man. I've got a long list. Man, I'm such an anime music nerd. I've had over the years so many playlists for anime songs. Feel like I'm watching something. And like, I found some of my old, like, anime music CDs the other day too. I was like, oh my god. Back from way back when. Yeah, there's so much to learn. Like, you could just You spend a long time. Oh, and on top of that, not only those things, but like, I don't know if you guys know the animation program Moho, but I bought Moho on sale, and I want to learn how to use that one. It like never ends. It never ends. So that's on my list for one day. Okay. Okay, we're... Okay, 159, 153. What is this one? Jeez Louise. Just Moho to learn. Exactly. Oh my god. It's like, I was looking at it. It doesn't seem like it's too different from a lot of the other stuff. I mean, that's how I got into live 2D. Like, I was doing some animation workshop. Like, taking it, not teaching it, but, I was lucky to take an animation workshop that my school, like, kinda, like, set me up with. And, one of the other teachers that was in it, like, she was talking about live 2D, like, back then. Which, it was not that long back then, it was like a year ago. But anyway, that got it in my head, I'm like, I could learn live 2D! And then, like, here we are. So, it's just like, Actually, it'll be fun to, like, talk to her again and be like, hey! I know how to do it now. That'd be fun to teach a class on, like, live 2D. I don't know if, like, colleges would, like, be into that. But man, if I was in college and, like, they had a class on making VTubers, I'd be so there. I would be like, oh my god, sign me up, break down the door. Let me in! Let me in! I'd be there. What other things are on your list before learning animation? One thing I will say, I mean, it depends on the kind of animation, but one thing I will say is, like, animation is a really great learning tool for other kinds of things. Because, like, at least, like, 2D animation, you do 2D animation, you're, like, getting your draftsmanship skills, like, on point. Like, that's the nice thing about 2D animation is, like, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. You're gonna get really great drawing skills out of it. You're gonna, like, draw faster, know how to draw forms more, like easily and intuitively, understand how things move. It's good for design, because things need to be designed to be movable. So it's like, it all kind of works out. Yeah, texturing, UV wrapping, and rigging are they don't have to do with animation. You know, it's funny, I learned how to do all of those things before I learned how to animate. I did all those things, like, back when I was in school. And the one thing I never learned how to do is animate in 3D. I learned how to do, like, everything else in 3D but animate. It's kind of funny. I mean, like, I could move something on a path, but that's, like, it. Ironically, for somebody who, like, exclusively does animation nowadays. That's the only thing you learned how to do in 3D. That's funny. I feel like it's either one way or the other. Like, for most people I've talked to, either they only know how to animate in 3D, or they only know how to do everything else in 3D. And the two rarely meet. I rarely hear of people who do both. It's kind of funny. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's the great thing about animating in 3D. Like, it's just such a skill that gets around. I mean, if I knew how to do it, then I could probably get my foot in the door somewhere animating too. And I'd probably enjoy it, because, like, I love 3D. I get sucked into anything, like, as you guys have seen from, like, my streams. Like, I kind of get sucked into just whatever I'm doing. Like, I remember doing 3D in college, and just, like, just hours would go by, and I'd just be, like, modeling stuff, and I'd be so immersed. Like, that's what I love about art, just getting completely immersed in something. But also me, I can't just, like, do one thing forever. I have to, like... I have to kind of move around from thing to thing every so often. Alright, so do I like this overall style? Or do I like this overall? I think I like... But I didn't learn how to 2D animate in school either. That was the other thing. Because there weren't, like, that many classes. It wasn't, like, a thing that anyone was doing. Except for one guy. There's one guy. I gotta hit him up sometime. He's a cool guy. And I always think back, like, it was always so inspiring, because, like, he was, like, always just doing animation. He came there doing animation, he left there doing animation, no matter what anyone told him. He's like, I do 2D animation. It's like, kudos, man. There were a couple students like that. There's one that was like, I came to do film, and I'm going to continue to do film, and I just do film. And he did. Despite everything, he did. It's so easy when you're in college for, like, the professors to tell you, like, well, this is what you do. This is how you do it. And you think, like, yes, okay. I'll go with that, since you told me that's how things go and that's how you do it. Yeah, I feel that. It's easy to, like, be in the groove of your comfort zone and not want to get out. I've been there too, though. Yeah, like, once I get myself in the zone, it's great, but if I'm not in the zone, then it's like pulling teeth. So I do feel that, though. Even if it's like... Well, that's the thing. Sometimes when I'm in... My problem is when I get in my comfort zone, like, and I stay there too long, I suddenly get uncomfortable and very squirrely. Like, it goes from, like, yay, my comfort zone, to, like, oh god, is it okay? Can I be comfortable here? Like, I'm more comfortable sometimes, like, jumping into something new. Because I don't have any momentum. Like, it's happened when I've worked on, like sticker packs are a great example. Like, oh my gosh, like doing, like, Rainbow Bright sticker pack, or any kind of sticker pack project, like, Like, it's like I do the first one, awesome. I do the second one, awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in a groove. I'm in a great groove, and this is good. And then I get to like 3 or 4. It's always when 3 or 4 starts that like I'm like, what am I doing? And I keep trying to like reinvent the wheel, and I can't just like do the thing one way. I have to like do it a completely different way. And it's like, oh my god. If only I could just do something one way and then keep doing it that way, and then be able to like just replicate the success every time and just be consistent. So yeah, that's me. By the end, I mean, I get to the end. We always get to the end, but... Oh yeah, if I have to replicate success too many times, it starts to turn into something like that. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, that's good. She's zoneless, Jerry! She's zoneless! Oh my god. See, that's the problem with George Costanza quotes. You can always hear his voice in your head. It's the blessing and the curse of the Costanza. Oh my god. That's nice that you're comfortable with Blender. It's not daunting anymore. That's always so nice. That's a great spot to be in. You can just, like, create. I'm, like, very slowly starting to get there with, like, Live 2D. Like, I feel like I'm getting comfortable experimenting with things. Slowly but surely. Yeah, that's always hard when you're like kind of wrestling with a program. Like you're like, okay, I'm learning this program and I have these ideas of what I want to do, but like how do I do it? Yeah, that's cute, actually. I can do that. I can amp with that. I had a roommate that always said that. She'd always be like, I can fuck with that. I mean, she wouldn't say it like that. Funny. I can tango with this. Oh yeah, Clip Studio. That's another one that, like, it's on my list to learn it. Because, like, I just haven't bought it, that's all. I'll buy it one day. And then I'll learn it. Because there's so many good things you can do with Clip Studio. Like, it's one of those software that, like, it's great for animating. You can animate, you can make comics, you can paint. Like, and the tools are so great. I don't know how it compares to Krita. I like Krita a lot. I've used Krita a bunch because Krita's free, so it was really easy to get a hold of. But yeah, I have to get into Clip Studio Paint. Like, it's just one of those ones that's like, I mean, it's not gonna, like, probably be groundbreaking in terms of, like, what I'm able to do, but it's just one of these ones where it's just a very good software. Remember watching the donut tutorial for Blender. The later tutorials, not many people stick around for that part. Aw, yeah, it's nice when you watch the whole thing and then they really appreciate it. It's like, aw, shucks, buddy. I mean, that's how it is with tutorials. A lot of people are just, and myself included, I've been there. It's like you get kind of desperate to to get the info. You want to like learn the thing already. Oh, he meant it as difficult. Oh, I see. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's always nice when you're like, ooh, I'm getting the advanced techniques. Like, hee hee hee. I'm learning. I'm getting it. It's always so satisfying when learning clicks. Like, I do like these drawing exercises where like I'm just drawing like boxes and stuff like that. Or like cylinders. And like when I'm drawing that and then I start to draw something else and then I can see it like becoming more dimensional. I'm like, oh, yes. I remember I had a teacher. Oh my gosh. And she still teaches. She's like the head of the department where I teach now. I had a teacher that like, she was this life drawing teacher. Oh my god, like best life drawing teacher. But like, oh my god, like the most like just insane difficulty level of a class for like a freshman. Like she just gave like an absolutely insane amount of homework and was like told later on to give us less homework the second semester. But I will say, like, we had like 12 hours of homework a week. It was like so insane. But I remember there was a certain point halfway through where it like clicked. I was like, wait a minute, drawing this arm makes sense now. Something about it makes sense to me. And I was so satisfied. I was so happy. And I mean, that's why she does it. That's why they do it. Not to punish you and make you feel like, oh god, like, I just have to keep going. And she was so harsh. She was like such a harsh grader too. Oh my god. Like, if you got a B, you were happy. Everyone would just by default get C's on everything. Oh my god. If you got an A, you're just like exalted. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it helps you get to where you're going faster ultimately. Even though you're just like slogging through a million years of homework. And it was a lot of like just drawing figures. A lot of copying and drawing figures and like understanding different modalities of things. I'm like, I loved that class. It's like I hated that class. I didn't hate it. I never hated it. It was just so hard to like just come in guns a-blazing. But I'm really grateful for it. It was a really great experience. Yeah, you know you're getting advanced when you start to like regress on some level. Because you're not regressing, it's like you're more efficient. You're trying less hard. It's true. It's very true. It's funny. What color do I want our socks to be? So shoes are gonna be yellow. I was thinking of making them green. We'll see. It's gonna have like every color on her. The song is fun. Yeah, I like that song. It sounds like I'm in some sort of like kooky video game. Sounds like I'm watching a commercial for something. And that's an anime ending. Yeah, I guess this will be fine. This is gonna be behind the overall. See, maybe I want this to be like chartreuse. I'm gonna see it with the shoes. Where did my overalls go? I have to organize these layers, man. There we go. I'm gonna make sure that she's got the ability to do like squats and little steps and stuff like that. Well, I don't know actually. Steps is gonna be something that I'll do eventually. We'll see if I do steps. I wanted to do different arms with her. And I'm still planning on that. But maybe I spoke too soon. But I want her to like be able to like crouch and squish and things like that. I think that'll be really cute. That'd be cute if I had like a pose where she's kind of squished on the ground and she has a sketch pad. Where she kind of like looks like this, where she's like this. She's got like sketch pad. She can like crouch down or something. I want it to like rest on the ground. You know, it's funny that, like, I'm like, yeah, let's work on the unicorn girl and that Pretty Derby game. That's still pretty popular right now. That wasn't intentional. I wasn't, like, thinking, yeah, let's capitalize on Pretty Derby. If I did it, like... Yeah, that would be a fun challenge to give her, like, a whole a whole other kind of pose. Something like that. Do la la, do la la. I mean, that would be pretty cute if I gave her a special pose like that. We'll consider that. Look, it's just like a little tiny her right here. Like, how would I even build that? I might want more paint on her hair so that it almost looks like a paintbrush. Now that I'm looking at her, just there. Yeah, okay. We're gonna consider that. We're gonna consider a special pose. That's gonna require me to like kind of be very specific about how I build out some of the bits, but it's not doable. It would be very cute. Yeah, it'd be really cute. All right, so we'll consider that. I'm feeling a lot better about the overalls, though. I think I'll have to like build it out so that these like little bottoms of the overalls are separate pieces that I can put behind the legs. Okay. It's doable though. Okay, the arms I'm gonna have to build out specifically in a specific way. Okay. I'm just gonna build her out for that possibility in the event of a very special pose. On a very special pose of Life 2D. Okay, well for now, I'll just continue getting this line art. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, actually, let me, do la la, do la la. Yeah, I'll make it so that way there's actually like a back of this arm. So it's just like a whole piece like this the whole time. So that way, when I go into a special pose like this, I can just bring her whole arm around. Cool. Maybe I'll keep this line a separate group. We're gonna have to really be organized. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. So organized. Oh, thank you, Talk. I hope you're having a nice day. I'm really stoked to be getting her ready for Vtuber. Actually, let me get this bit of line art. Put it behind. Oh, wait. Both of these, okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna have to fuss with that. My day's been good. Little bit of work stuff. And just a little bit of futzing around the house. I teach in the fall, and so I'm kind of prepping for that. So I've been having a very nice summer vacation, like focusing primarily on this. And I'm still gonna be streaming during the semester, so I'm not going anywhere. But been doing a bit of that. My schedule is gonna change, though. I will say that my schedule is gonna change. And it's gonna be maybe a little wonky the next couple weeks, because that's just what happens. Since I teach part-time, my schedule is... Well, no. I think even if I was full-time, my schedule just changes every single year. I never have the same schedule, just because of the nature of the beast. So I will be kind of futzing with a new weekly schedule, but nothing too dramatically different. You made forums from bed a couple months back. Oh yeah. That's what happens. You're like, oh, I have some more ideas for this project, and then or like, yeah, you walk away and then you come back and then you have a million more ideas and then you just redesign it and then it doesn't look at all like the original. Yeah, that has happened to me many times, especially if I'm doing like a painting. Oh my god, I have so many half-finished paintings where I've like gone back and it just does not resemble the original piece. But that's just how it is. That's just the way things go. I think the shoulders are gonna have to be like... Yeah. It's gonna have to be a back piece. That'll be good. Oh, I teach 2D animation, and I'll be teaching visual development this semester also. So I'm really excited. I love teaching animation classes. Like, I'm such an animation nerd. And it's always fun because, like, I've had so many students in my class that are like, I never really liked 2D animation, and then I got in your class and, you know, it was really fun. And that's always so satisfying. Or, of course, then there's the ones that are like, I always wanted to do 2D animation like this, and I got to in your class and I'm so happy. And I'm like, yay! Because I'm just a big old nerd, so we're just gonna have fun getting nerdy about animation together in my class. But visual development too, I'm excited because I really love dissecting design and story, and I don't get to do that as much when I have just a purely animation focused class. Like, we can't get that into character design or background design. We can touch on it. So I'm looking forward to this semester. I think there's going to be a lot of fun things on the horizon for us to explore. And I teach college too, which I very much love, because the beautiful thing about college is they all paid to be there. So, and so everyone's pretty much on the same page. It's not like high school or something. Or grade school. Man, bless those teachers, like, that's amazing. It is, it's a lot of fun. It's good. I love connecting with other artists. I think that's my favorite part. It gets me so inspired. Seeing what they cook up. I don't love grading, but I'll deal with it. I'll survive. Like, I love giving feedback, I don't love grading. Because there's like 40 of them. Actually, there's 60 of them, but that's a whole thing. If there were 10, I wouldn't care about grading. If there were 20, I might be okay with grading. But man, when there's like 40, I'm just like, oh. I have to go through a rubric that I'm like, oh god. It's like I have to fill out a standardized test every time I want to do a grade. That's the price to play, I guess. What you gotta do. It's a responsible thing. Okay. Alright, I think these will be good. Just a moment. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong layer. Alright. I want to put all sorts of little, like, bits and bobs on her, like, overalls and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of extra stuff if I want anything to jiggle or move in perspective, but I'll probably do some amount of it, because I'm already gonna have some detail in her hair. You know, so that's gonna be... It's gonna be something. I'm just ignoring that one side. Yeah, I want this to be up higher so we have a little bit of clearance from the... This will be here. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that's good. That's behind the sleeve. There we go. Ruby. Just like building an animated character. Put one thing on one side, one thing on the other side. Oh, this weird song again. Feels like I'm watching some Rakugo or something. There was this one anime that was so good. I forget what it was called. It was like something Rakugo with like that Japanese theater. And it was so good. Oh my god. I'm glad. I'm glad it doesn't feel like it's been too long of a time. I know, it flies by. Like, that's honestly one of my problems when I'm like doing like lecturing or something. Like, I don't notice how quickly time passes, and then like it's been a long time. So I have to like prep it like a baking show where I have like, I don't do too many demos, but I have like little bits and bobs that's like, okay, now I can pull this finished thing out of the pan, and now here's the decorated version. Because it's like, I don't know, it's so fun to get immersed, but I'm really glad that it feels feels like it's been a fun time for you. Nice and enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know where the time goes, man. Like when I told you I was like doing more 3D work, like I don't know where all those hours went. You know, now that I look at her like this, a baseball t-shirt might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna consider a baseball t-shirt, because that might be a little bit easier to deal with than stripes. I'm a little afraid of the stripes, to be honest with you. Stripes sound nice in theory, but like in practice, I don't know. The rest in art is called the rest of the effing owl. When you're like in the zone and all of the sudden like hours pass by. Oh man, I believe it. That sounds right. Sounds exactly like what happens. That's what's been happening. I have a cute name for it now. All this time. Rush of the flippin' owl. Caw. Okay. There we go. That should be fine. Yoy! Okay, that's good. That's just fine. That's just fine. Cool. I've got that. Perfect. Okay. This is good. Let's make this like... Oops. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's... You know, it's nice when your wake-up alarm doesn't wake you up. And you can just shut it off. Be like, yes, I'm already here. You didn't have to rudely awaken me from my slumber. I can just turn you off. If you have a really annoying alarm, then that's always really nice. I used to, back in the day, I used to have my alarm, like, I could set it to a song. Like, I set an alarm on my computer, on my laptop back in the day, and, like, I could set it to any song I wanted, so I set it to, that Crazy Frog song. I don't know if you guys remember that Crazy Frog song. That where he's, like, just babbling incoherent noise, and it's the most annoying song. Oh my god. And, like, it was so annoying, I would have to get up. I would have to get up and turn it off. And I didn't, you know, I was kind of used to it. You know, I didn't love it, but, like, it was my choice. But, my ex... at the time, he also had to be woken up by this alarm. By this terrible, awful song every day. And he hated it so much. And, like, I would hit snooze. That was the problem, too. I didn't just, like, get up and then be done with it. I would hit snooze. And then you'd have to hear it, like, 10 billion times. One morning, like, he woke up and he went over to my computer and he just deleted the song off of my whole hard drive. And then that was it. I never downloaded it again after that. It was too funny to me. I just accepted that was the end of Crazy Frog. Like, one morning I'm like, where's the alarm? And he's like, I deleted that song. And I'm like, this is too funny. Like, I gaslit him the whole time. I wasn't trying. I just wanted to annoy myself, but turns out I was gaslighting somebody else the whole time, too. Whoops. This is just torture for me. Okay. So this side is... I circled. This side is how it's gonna look. No, symmetry's on this side. Okay. Let me get the rest of her shirt. We're gonna take a little bit of a break after that. Just not a long break, just 5 minutes because I need to go do a little chore. Yeah, let's do her collar. Yeah, I'm really digging how this is coming out. I like the colored lines. I like the chonkier lines. I think that this is giving, as they say. It's giving kawaii. It's giving colorful, cute. Bink, bonk, bink, bink, bonk, bink. Okay. Okay. Oh, why is that happening? Excuse me. Okay. Great. Hey, mate! How you doing, dude? Thanks for the sub! Yeah! Good to see you, man! How you been? How you been doing? Oh, this is my friend, Mate. I know you guys go by Mate on the Twitch. He's an awesome artist. Oh, Founder Badge, yeah! I'm at the start of my affiliate journey. Thank you for joining me. Mate's an amazing artist. He does, like, just fabulous, amazing artwork, paintings of all of these cute demon girls. He was painting these awesome skulls the other day. It was, like, really fun to watch. I'm, like, so in love with your studio, man. I'm, like, drilling every time I see your studio. I'm like, oh, I want a studio so bad. Oh my god. So check him out. He's like totally amazing. Like such a good chill time. Beautiful art. Love it. Sexy art. Yeah, we'll have to hang sometime. We'll have to catch up, man. I would love to see your studio. It's like, that's like one of my life goals. Just where I'm at currently in life does not provide that specifically, but we're getting there. It's okay. Something to look forward to. Not being on a computer all day. Although, I don't know, you know. I do love doing all these fun things that I can only do on a computer, so there you go. Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be my second VTuber design. My first VTuber. Here's her hair. Oh. My first VTuber was like a lot like my PNG tuber that I have below me. But this is like based on a design that I had done a minute ago, and I wanted to kind of do a more traditional VTuber kind of design. I can oh my gosh, yeah. It'll be a long lunch and learn. Oh my god. I learned it in like about a month of like just consuming many hours of tutorials. Oh, here she is. Let's put normal eyes on her. I don't know if she's gonna respond to my camera. Let me see if I can set her up to do that. I'm just not using her right now because it puts a lot of strain on my computer. Let's see. Come on. Let's see if I can track you. Camera on. Let's see. I've been tracking her with my VTube Studio app. Oh, auto start with VTube Studio. There we go. Yeah, I know. Okay, camera on. Do it. She don't want to do it. That's okay. She's shy. She's shy. Don't be shy. Oh, yeah. There you Sure. Cool. Let's see. Do it. Yeah, you know, we're still figuring things out. Let's see. She doesn't always wanna. Oh, don't look at my server. Yeah, well, she's working with VTube Studio on my phone. She doesn't want to calibrate with my, here, wait. Yeah, she doesn't want to calibrate right this second with the thing, but when she gets moving, she's grooving, she's having fun. It's all good. It'd be nice if... Oh yeah, this is flipping out. So yeah, I didn't realize my webcam was like totally flipping out. Yeah, it's because she's awake. She's woken up. Uh-oh. 1 second. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. It's okay. Oh man. She's flipping out. Whoa. Oh man, my webcam's flipping out. My webcam's like, no, why did you do that to me? Why did you make me try and pilot a VTuber? Get out of the... Get out of the robot, Shinji. Oh man. We back? No, she's having trouble. She's having troubles, V-dubs. Yeah, we'll fix it. Here, let's see if I can just do this. Oh, I know. She's shy. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Exactly. The amount of troubleshooting I have to do to, like, get it all up and running. I mean, that's, like, a whole element of it in and of itself. It's like, you make the model, you cut it up so the puppet will puppet right, you import it into the live 2D, you mesh it out, you put everything in deformer groups, then you rig it up, then you make toggles for turning things on and off, then you make 2D animations for anything you want to animate, then you bring it into VTube Studio, then you set the parameters so it moves correctly, then you troubleshoot everything on streaming, the streaming side of it, and then you have a VTuber. It's so simple. It's just simple steps. It's very easy. It's so easy. Yeah, she rejected the entry plug. It is analytical AF. Oh my god. It was like... I don't know. I learned it. I got through it. That's how I feel about learning it. I feel like I got through it. I managed to get through it. And now I'm a glutton for punishment doing like number 2. But I want to do like arm poses for this one. And I want to do arm poses, and I want to do, well, I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to see if I can try and get a special pose for her for when she's like drawing or painting or something, where she like crouches down like this, and then like, you know, her hand will track with the mouse. Like, oh my god. I think that's gonna be like a little slice of hell to try and do, but we'll see. It's just so simple. It's just so easy. But, you know, it's like... I feel like... I make, like, puppets and stuff for, like, animations. You spend so much time making a puppet. Sometimes you spend so much time making, like, a little puppet for something so little. Or for such a small instance. That it's nice to make a puppet like this that's gonna get, like, a lot of use out of it. That's what I really like about it. Yeah, I want her to have a little sketchbook. She's gonna have a few little, like, arm poses. Where, like... Well, I wanted her to have, like, one where she's standing and holding her sketchbook, but I kind of like the crouching idea now. Painting... I want her to just have like a paintbrush and like some easel. Since her whole theme is like painting, I kind of feel like I have to have a specific painting pose. I want like a gamer pose just in case, you know. And then a waving pose, and then a thinking pose where she's like, So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So there we have it. Yeah. Yeah, I want to up the ante. I want to up the level of difficulty. Well, that was the thing. Last time, like, I thought when I got down to it, like when I got down to the expressions, I'm like, no, I don't want to do the expressions. Like, I'm so exhausted from having to have made this model work that I can't possibly just rig and animate all of the, like, I don't know, like 9-10 expressions that I made for her in the puppet. And then one day I was just doing them. One day I was just here on stream. I'm like, let's just do all of the expressions. Let's just spend a whole day doing that. So that's just how it goes. I am a glutton for punishment. I'm an animator, so I am a glutton for punishment just right out the gate. If you're an animator, you like being punished. You're a little bit of a masochist, or a lot of bit of a masochist, depending on what you do. That's just it. Okay, that's feeling good. Let's get, like, her arm. So her hand, I'm not really sure how exactly I want to build out her hand, because, like, I want her to have, like, all her fingers. And it's just, like, in this kind of hand pose, like, I don't know, I could always do the hand pose, like, a little more like this. But I was kind of thinking, like, that is kind of what I was going for. But I have all the fingers, like, individually there, so that way I can, like, kind of have a little bit of movement with the hand if the hand moves with the body. I don't know. Best laid plans. We'll see how that works for me. I don't know. Everything is just trial and error. Because the other hands on my first model were just fixed. They didn't have any movement beyond, like, just kind of moving at the wrists. Like, I tried to get the thumbs to work, like, with the clicking. I wanted, for the gamer version, for, like, her thumb to, like, you know, click and move when I click, but I couldn't find a parameter to link that to in VTube Studio. And I wonder if, like, there's another program where there is a parameter to do that. I don't know. Just a very technical problem. So I just didn't do it. So exciting. There's her watch. Why is her watch all the way up here? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you dread doing something, then you sit down and do it, you're like, that wasn't so bad. That happens to me, like, all of the time, constantly. It's like you just build things up in your own head, but then when you actually do them, it's not crazy. Okay. Cool. So that's her arm. Her arm. Okay. For her watch, I kind of want to reference something a little more specific. But I gotta look at my reference, because I might have something good in here. My Pinterest board. But I might want them on different layers, because if she moves her arm, that's the whole thing. It's like, just how much am I gonna really... How much do I really need to build out is like just... That's the question, man. Okay, the hands... It'd be pretty wild to like make like a realistic like muscular man, like a Conan the Barbarian Leon type VTuber. Like I've only seen like anime men. I've seen some cartoon girls, but like either it's like a very specific style like that kind of Betty Boop one, or it's just been like, you know, anime girls, a couple of cartoony ones. But like I haven't seen any kind of like ones in like that, again, that Conan the Barbarian style. Like just that would be pretty sick. It's another experiment for the list. Alright, she's gonna have to have fingernails. Because I think it'll be cute to give her different colored nails. But I think it'll be easier to give her different hand poses rather than like build out too much dexterity with what she can do. Yeah, right? It'd be fun to see like a very different style. Yeah, I think I've mostly just seen like anime men when it's like a dude VTuber, or furries. It just, that's it. There's no middle ground, there's no other styles. It's just like it's either an anime guy or a furry. Pick your poison. Make your choice. Oh my god. Either I'll be hired or sued by Capcom. Who knows? We don't know. This could work out very well or it could go very well or very poorly for me. But you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's what they say. There's a reason they say that. Okay, I think I'm actually going to take that. Take that finger out of here. Perfectly normal sentence. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll just make my life easier if I... Bam, 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 bam. I think I want this snail to be like green. A muscular gruff man with my voice. I mean, that is what would happen. I don't have some sexy man voice modulator, so it would just have to be me. Oh my god. I wonder if they have those. A voice modulator where I could sound like some hot buff guy. Oh my god. It'll be just like me playing Baldur's Gate again. Bump it down, fine. I guess I can color in her nails now. Bum. Yeah, I don't know what I'm like really planning on using this particular VTuber for. I'm just like making her. I have another design that I may do afterwards, but we'll see, because I kind of my horizon is making a fully customizable VTuber. So like I'm kind of just spending these like first bunch of like these first bunch of like VTubers just learning the ropes. And then the next ones are gonna be like more kind of commercial customizable models. Okay, that's good. Oh, I drew that on the same layer? No! It's true, I can sell them. It's just hard because it's like, well, it's like my baby. This design. This design's my little baby. But I could sell her, it's true. I could start my own like VTuber company. There is no more VShoujo, so I could just like I can start my own thing. Hire my own girls. Oh my god, just make all the art models myself. Have a small team making them. Oh my god. I joke about that now. I'd laugh so hard if that were my future. I'd be fine with that. That'd be fine for me. If this is from an anime, I wouldn't be surprised. It so sounds like it. Yeah, it's like, this is the character I designed just like many iterations of, just because the prompt was like, okay, make a unicorn kind of themed character. And there was a lot of other kinds of characters, like make a goblin themed character, make a mermaid themed character. So it was like I made all these iterations of characters for this project. And so of course, you know, some of them are gonna be like the right vibe. This one was just not necessarily the right vibe for the project. So it was like I designed a whole bunch, but at the same time it's like I'm just very precious about some of the designs. It's like I'm kind of happy she didn't get used, because now I can give her my own breath of life. Like, I want to make sure someone will treat her as well as me. She's precious to me. And I say that, and she could just sit on my shelf, and I could do nothing with her. That's the other side of it. I make her, and then she's just on the shelf. No, I should get into voice acting, then I can just do a character for each one of them. Although, you know, to be honest, like, I don't hate the idea of, like, you know, this is all motion capture. These are motion capture puppets, so, like, you could theoretically, like, do some motion capture performance and act them out with, you know, characters as actors. That's something. It's an idea. Make a video game or something. Ideas. More ideas for the idea pile. I know, that's true. It's true. Many businesses were just like, well, what if we tried that? And then I'll take it. Toy Story all over again. What do you mean, Toy Story in the way of, like, the toys get forgotten, played with and then forgotten? I make a new VTuber, it's my brand new toy, and then I'm like, okay, sayonara. Yeah, maybe it's better off if I sell her to somebody who will treat her right. Maybe a friend. If I had a friend. But yeah, if you want to, like, commission me for a custom VTuber, then that's a different story. It's a very different story. That's a whole nother side of it. I know how to do this for me. Like, working with a client, that's, like, the whole, like, next step. Oh my god, like understanding how to hand off files for a client is like another ball game. Oh my god. Yeah, then maybe it's better if I make sure she has a home. I can only use so many models. Could come up with a funny voice for her though. A cute voice. She wouldn't have a funny voice, she'd have a cute voice. Just pokes on in. Hello, hello there. VTuber model, you say? Yeah, we'll see if I go from this one into a customizable one. But I think after this one, I am gonna go for... Well, I have another design. I think I might try a radically different, like, visual style for her. Something maybe, like, more painterly. Because this is going a little more traditional. I can show you guys my other one that I started, this is another character design, just like the unicorn girl. Alright. This one's little goblin gargoyle. I'm gonna call her a gargoyle. This gargoyle girl. She's gonna be so cute. She's just like... She hates everything. Rah, 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 but she loves everything too. She's cute. She's just gonna be my little like punk little gargoyle girl when we get to it. But I want to go more painterly with like the treatment of this one and experiment with maybe like a lineless style. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Anywho, alright, I gotta take like a 5-minute break. But I will be back in like 5 minutes, you guys, and we will just keep rolling forward with her. So I'm glad. Hey, if you want a VTuber with your your little devil character mate, you know who to talk to. Yeah, we could talk some things out. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like her here. I'll leave her up a little longer. So like, I don't know if they're friends. They're very different. Very different vibes, wildly different. But I'm gonna be right back. Oh my god, my VTuber doesn't have arms. Now she has too many arms. Alright, you guys just chillax. I will be right back in a minute. Let my app just boop, boop, boop. Wait, oh, wrong thing. Bloop. All right, we back. We back, y'all. We back. Back to our little unicorn girl. Our cute little unicorn. Man, this whole thing, I'm like going like bink, bonk. Like this side's right, this side's right. I have to keep track of which side is the right side. Okay. I should get the overalls in too, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Let me finish the hand. Hello! I'm not gonna really have like the stuff move around the wrist all that much, so I think I'll just like have the shadow baked into the skin tone. There's something about like anime girls whispering that just makes me so nostalgic for some reason. Ah, the nostalgia. A little bit of shading. Perfect. Okay, I'll make this one. Maybe I'll make it like yellow or orange. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this kind of like whisper talk is like really prevalent in like older anime. I mean, they still do it. I watch anime, they still do it. Okay. Alright, so I think if I just duplicate these fingers, that'll be fine. Oh. Cause like, do they really need to be different? Maybe the pinky should be a little thick. I mean, I could always give her like 3 fingers, but I don't know. I feel like you really have to have a specific stylization if you want to go the 3-finger route. I don't know. Sometimes it works for me, and sometimes it looks weird. And I think that there's a little more realism in these girls. Maybe the gargoyle I can do 3 fingers when I do her. If I really stylize the way she's drawn, I can get away with it. Is this fun? I don't know. I won't try it. Okay, this one's just gonna have a purple nail on her pancake. Purple. 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 Pinky. Pinky R. Bam, 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 bam. But you're not gonna see her pinky. Just if... yeah, I don't know. And then... just so she has it, you know? This one is gonna be pink. There we go, perfect. Oh, that is a good morning. It's like a work session. That's what I love about like watching art streams. It's like I feel like they're working and I can like do some work and it's really fun. It's really good. That is the one thing I liked about like working in an office. I mean, like there were some good things, you know, just talking to people. Just getting up out of your desk and like just going and talking to somebody. But it was like everyone's just like kind of working together, being like in college in the computer labs or the studio or something. It's like everyone's working, you're vibing. It's fun. It's helping. I'm more motivated knowing that you're getting some good work done too. Co-arting. Oh my god, we're all co-arting. I love it. Okay. I don't know if I love the shape of her fingernail. Alright. I love the liquefy tool though. Whee! Okay, that'll do. I mean, I can always, like, have her... See, it just starts to look weird when you have too many fingers in there. We'll just leave it like that for right now. That's fine. I just made this thing random. Alright, these buttons. remember when I was a kid, like those like Baby G-Shock watches were like such a big fad. Like, I remember when Skechers was a fad. It was like Skechers and Baby G watches. But like, I think the appeal, I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly, but you could like play games on those watches. And like, oh man, that was like the thing. If you could play games on it, like those calculators, where you could play like Snake on the calculator. Oh my god, that was like the thing. And it's like, I had a Game Boy, but it doesn't matter. I can play games on my watch. The future. I can't imagine being a kid nowadays. Wrong layer. Hashua and I. Okay, I'll make these buttons like... I see. That's right. I think I heard this song on Spotify before I heard it on this playlist. I was so surprised that it was on this playlist too. Okay. You know, if they do, like, shame on them, in my opinion, because, like, Pinterest is such a great resource. Like, it depends on how you use it. I think my take is that, like, you just need to train the students, like, how to use reference. I think that's what it is. It's like, if they don't know how to use reference, then maybe they're gonna misuse, like, reference. They're not gonna understand how to, like, how to look at, like, stuff like this. Because, like, on my Pinterest board, I have clothes, you know, actual just clothes and pictures of that. But then I have, like, you know, I have, like, some art. I have, like, Harajuku girls. You know, I have, like, artwork. You know, just like that is inspiring. I have, you know, some of these. I think some of these are like AI, like some of these anime girls. But you know, the vibe is actually, she's definitely AI. Look at her head's backwards. She's 1,000,000%. Her front. Oh my god, all her parts are backwards. Oh my god. And this tail, where did this tail come from? But it's the colors and the energy that I was drawn to. When you look at it closer, you're like, oh god, oh no, this is why people should make art and not some AI jumble machine. But, you know, like, understanding how to, like, extrapolate from, like, reference, that's, like, a whole skill. So I think, like, my take is, like, teachers who frown upon using, like, Pinterest for reference and, like, that sort of thing, they are not teaching how to use reference properly. Like, you can't just frown upon something and then blame it. You know, it's like, it just kind of speaks to me as, like, an inability, not an inability to teach. I think people just don't think about it. Like, I'm not gonna go judging saying they can't teach it. They just don't know that they can teach it. Because they're too busy judging the thing. It's like with, like, anime style. Like, that's such a classic thing. Like, art teachers classically have been known to frown upon having an anime style or whatever. But it's like, they just don't see how they can use that as a teaching tool. That's all it is. If they knew that they could use the anime style as a teaching tool to, like, help students understand how to draw, because there's shape and anatomy and gesture in there, like, it's just proportionally different. Like, it's not like some alien hieroglyphics over here. It's not that far departed from, like, Disney, honestly. Like, it's exactly the same as Disney. It's just a different proportioning. So, it's like, you can absolutely use it as a teaching tool. Come on. Come on, people. What did those anime girls do to hurt you, you know? That's what I wonder. What adult told you to not draw what you wanted to draw? That's all I wonder. Yeah, that's better. That's all it is, you know? Someone told them, don't do this, and they made them feel bad, and then they just continue the cycle of telling people to do something that they were made to feel bad doing. The human condition or whatever. I had a friend, oh man, in high school, I can never forget this. I had a friend who, you know, she's a successful artist. She's like worked on Adventure Time and stuff. Like, she's worked on a number of, like, great shows. She's very talented, really great. And we both liked to draw anime in high school. And I drew some other things from my portfolio for applying to art college. But, like, she drew a lot of anime. We both drew a lot of anime. I drew a lot of anime. I drew so much anime, just most of it was, you know, at home for myself. That was, like, all I did at home. Just drawing anime. Watching anime, drawing anime. But my friend drew more anime in the class. And, like, one day my teacher pulls us aside. And, like, or he pulls me aside. He pulls me aside and he says, your friend's not gonna get anywhere drawing anime. And he just, like, looks at me, gives me this look, like, as if I'm in on something with him, and I'm just, like, looking at him like I shouldn't tell him that I draw anime. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, it was, like, at that moment that any kind of, like, trust between him and I got broken. I'm like, this is my friend that I'm clearly friends with that you're talking about. And it's just like, man, who hurt you? Who made you feel ashamed for liking anime, buddy? Like, dang. Read the room. But it's just such a common thing. Yeah, it was like he, I don't know what he was trying to say to me. I don't really know what he was trying to say to me. He's just like, yeah, she's not gonna get anywhere doing that. As if, like, but what I'm doing is good. And it's like, dude, you don't know what I do at home with 90% of my time. Get out of here. This is my friend. You're not my friend anymore, teacher. Friends don't trash talk other friends. You're the teacher. You should be teaching her things. I don't know. You know, it's just, yeah. I don't know why anime seems so foreign. Like, I was doing some character design studies like earlier this summer, and it was so interesting because I was like studying shoujo faces because I was like, I think I was doing a lot of nose drawings, so I really wanted to get noses right. And here, I'll draw it in a second after I finish this watch. I like how the watch is coming out. Okay, it's not bad. It's looking better than I anticipated. Who knows if I'll go back and do anything. Maybe I'll do a highlight. Come back. Yeah, I was like drawing anime faces, anime noses, like shoujo faces, like the classic quintessential like Rumiko Takahashi kind of like Ranma face or something. Something like that. Where they have like the big ol' hair. I love Ranma. I love Rumiko Takahashi stuff. Inuyasha was like my jam back in the day. But like, I'm like drawing this and I'm like, there's something, I'm like breaking it down. I'm like, oh, well, this is like kind of how they map out the eyes and then the nose. And then I'm like, this is reminding me of something. And then I realized like, dude, it's just Bambi. Like, every shoujo character is just Bambi. So, like... we're not so different, you and I. I was like, oh my god, the structure of the anatomy. It's just Bambi. Shoujo characters are just Bambi. A Bambi base. I know! Once I saw that, I couldn't unsee it. I'm like, oh my god, all these years where I thought anime was so far from Disney, and now I see a different world. It's so funny though. It's like you start to like kind of dissect the style and you're like, wait a minute, this looks like something I've seen before. I mean, Disney was inspired... Was Disney inspired by Tezuka? No, Tezuka was inspired by Disney. Oh no, you're in an ad! Oh no, in an ad. Don't worry, you're not missing much. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. Yeah, that's good, actually. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, this is fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna move on. I think, let's see, what do I want to do? Maybe I want to do, hello, welcome back! We'll see, I might putz with the watch, but for now it's fine. The overalls, I'll make the other button the same color. So I'll just duplicate the button. 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 Strap. Button. Bam, 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 bam. Man, maybe I want it to be like yellow like a normal button. We'll see, jury's out. Alright, I think I want to do her ponytail. I don't really know exactly how I want to stylize the scrunchies. But I'm not going to overthink it either. Some of this reference. Oh yeah, forgot about her tail. Forgot about the kid's tail. Yeah, we're probably gonna go for like another 15, 20, and then I'll call it for tonight. Though I am gonna do, I do want to play a little more. I do want to play a little more Date Everything, so I may come back at like in like an hour, half an hour, play a little bit of that. So I may pop back on stream. If I do, I'll have the VTuber up. So that'll be what we're doing. I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be able to stream Friday during the day. So watch out. If I'm back, I'll be back Friday during the day. If not, I'll be back Saturday. Saturday! Where these open doors are open-ended. Alright. I don't know what the policy is with, like, playing music that's not royalty-free. Because I do, like, see, like, parts of this stream have been muted and stuff like that. And I don't want to, like, tempt fate or anything. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't really know what the policy is, but I do see people, I see all sorts of VTubers and stuff, like, using music that doesn't seem, like, sanctioned. Using, like, licensed music, so I don't know. Putting it low and singing to it or something. I don't really know, like, what's the rules and the deal is on that. Oh yeah, that's right, I have a little clip of her hair. Where's the clip? I'll turn it back on. Oh no, dude, you're working. I get it. Yeah, let's get her ponytail in there. I think that might be the last thing I do before we call it today. Ba, 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 ba. Cancel. Ba, 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 ba. I'm like wondering when I bring this into Live 2D if I should keep the line art separate then glue it to the color for some of these pieces. That's something I have to experiment with because I know how to glue stuff. I did learn how to do that and it was handy, but I see some people gluing things like that for like faces. Just another thing to experiment with. Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, the thing is with like licensing, like as a rule of thumb, like as long as you like kind of remix and change the thing, like you should be fine. Like as long as you're like not straight up just using this thing and saying this is mine, like you're gonna be fine. Like I did have a little bit of licensing kind of training when I worked at Hallmark. And you know, as long as you change it enough, like you're good. It's like, it gets into problems when you just, like, show the thing and it's unchanged and you're like, this is mine. Like, some people do. Some people do that, boy. It's like, yeah, like, bless your soul, you're gonna get in trouble, man. But you don't care, you need to, you need to stop that. Not a good practice, but it's just for those, like, people who do that for some reason. But if you remix it and you make it like your own thing, you're totally fine. But like with music license and stuff like that, like I know if you're not using stuff commercially, it's fine. A lot of the time, not always. More of the time it is. But it just depends on the service too. Like Twitch is like questionable. I don't know. Twitch seems to like say one thing and do another and do one thing and say another. So I don't really understand. But you'll get banned if you have nude figure drawing. I know that. I know that for a fact. Been there, done that. Now I have to really remember to put clothes on them. Yeah, just like Pepsi X. It's all you. Actually, you have to change like 75% of it. So maybe like you put the, or Pep 6. Maybe it's Pep 6. You put the dash after the Pep, and then there you go. It's your own thing. Or you put an X where the E is. Pick a Epsi. Gotta change it a little bit more than that. You gotta change it like so it's not immediately perceptible as the thing. And then you got your own new product. Wow. Exactly. Exactly, Pepsi. New thing, brand new thing. There you go. You've got a new product, sir. It is yours. The X makes it feel like a Kingdom Hearts drink. Pepsi. Or Skepsi. Skepepsi. That they always did. Oh my gosh, I never really thought about it, but I had a girl tell me that like Ixel reminded them of like a Kingdom Hearts name, and that never occurred to me. And I was like, I looked at her, and she like looked at me, she's like, I think she was thinking like, oh gosh, should I make a Kingdom Hearts reference to somebody who like doesn't know Kingdom Hearts? But like I looked at her because I just like never heard that before, and I'm like, why did that never occur to me? And I was like, that is so funny. She looked a little relieved that I knew what she was talking about. Boy, do I know what she's talking about. I love Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, Axel, Roxas, the whole bunch, I know. I don't know when they'll ever come out with the 4th Kingdom Hearts, but I will play it. I'll play it on stream. I actually want to play Kingdom Hearts 2 remix on stream at some point on like crowd mode or something. I played that game a whole bunch of times, so I want to play it on the hard mode because it's so fun. I love that game. That game is like one of my favorite games. It's so good. It's like everything about it. The pacing, the storytelling, the characters, and the gameplay is so fun. So good. Like, the first one's fun. And don't talk to me about the third one. The third one I try and forget about. All I'll do is like rant about the third one. Started off so good with the Hercules world too. And then the Fire Nation attacked. AKA Disney. Tried to have creative control. Let's sigh. I liked Dream Drop Distance, even though it was kind of like a weird game. And what was the other one? I can't remember the name of the one where he plays Aqua and Ventus and Terra. That one was fine. I really like the 3 storylines thing. I thought that was fun. But The gameplay was just kind of... It was alright. I like that Dream Drop Distance had just like a weird Pokemon thing and they just didn't... they just went with it. It's like, okay, and we have Pokemon. That's funny. Oh my god. I love that. We're sharing the wavelength. Oh man, I love that. That's funny. See, that's when you know you're vibing with the right people. Same jokes just start coming out. I love it. Alright, I think that this is... I mean, how much more detail do we really need? I think this is fine. Oh. Now I have to turn all my other layers back on. Oh no. No! Did I? Ah, hello, all of my layers. Alright, I think my layers are back on. For the most part. Oh yeah, that's the wrong color palette. Okay. Alright, cool. Like, I love that you can hold Alt and then turn everything off, but then you have to remember to turn everything back on before you click more layers. Okay, so I think... maybe I made these lines too thick. Oh. But what if... I made this a little smaller. Yeah. I like a long side pony, but... Well, actually... Oh. Yeah, no, this is the right length. I don't want there to be a tangent with this sleeve. That's the one thing. Okay, fine. Well, if I need to make adjustments, I can. Good deal. Yeah, this is why maybe turning off all the layers isn't always the best idea. That's okay. You live, you learn. Okay. Yeah, I like that song that just played. That was a good one. Okay, let's get these paint daubs. These paint swaddles. Where are they? Oh, it's just baked into there. Okay. Where are these paint daubs? I see they're up there. Oops. 165. Diddly, diddly. Let's pick this green. It's dark green. That's good. And then this will be orange. Maybe a little more yellow. There we go. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe I want some blue? Do some blue on the very end. I mean, she might have a cyan streak, so we'll just have a little bit of blue on the end. Behind. Hmm. Alright, so what if we did, what did I put in here? Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna futz with this way this ponytail is, because I want the paint splatters to be a little more prominent, a little more intentional, because she's got paint everywhere. So, I don't know, I'll futz with this more. For right now, this will have to do. Maybe get this, maybe like that. I'll probably just make the paint like, or the hair one big piece, so we won't have the paint splotches separate. Get out of here. I don't want a PDF. Yeah, I think that'll be good. She's gonna have pink streaks, so I don't want to put pink in her hair. And she'll have blue. It'll be more like... Oh wait, where are the ones up top? Let's get these. So a little like My Little Pony-esque. Little Twilight Sparkle-esque. Well, I don't know. Twilight Sparkle had different colors in her mane. Something like that. Yeah, okay. this will be my start. There's a little... The hair needs a little more fussing, but I'm pretty happy with how she's coming along. I feel like we made good progress. Let's see, let me revert her back to when we started. Oh wow, yeah. No, I think we definitely... Here, wait. Yeah, I feel good about this. Look at that versus... Yeah, I feel like she's coming along. She's getting there. Yeah, cool. Alright, y'all. Alright, this was a lot of fun. I had a really great time hanging out, everybody. Oh my gosh, my Vtuber doesn't have arms. There we go. Now she's got the right arms. Thank you! Yeah, I'm really stoked about the progress. There's even more progress. I just didn't, like, duplicate the arm and the feet and everything, but she's coming along, so I'm excited. Next time we're just gonna keep having at it. I'm trying to just not try and rush anything, because that's the thing. There's gonna be a lot of pieces for this puppet, so we're just gonna go at a nice steady pace with this one. Thank you! Who's happening? Alright, y'all. This is super duper fun. I'm really excited to continue working on her. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really great rest of your day. Have fun making art. Have fun with your night, you know, if it's the nighttime or the daytime. And I will see you guys Saturday for more art. I'll probably return in like half an hour and play a little more Date Everything, because I'm not gonna get to play tomorrow, and I'm really excited to play more of it. So anyway, y'all, you take care. You too, you have a great day. I'm glad it was fun. Yeah, you have a great night, everybody. Great day, great night. You take amazing care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.